What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Hoops with JV. I'm Jad, here with my man Jordan and my uncle Lou.
Hello.
Today we're going to discuss a few topics. So we'll start off with the NBA Summer League, Cooper Flag and the Dallas Mavericks taking on Bronny James and the LA Lakers. We'll also talk about the new recent signings, Devin Booker staying with the Suns, OKC looking after its superstars with a lot of max contract extensions. We'll also talk about the face of the future NBA and WNBA, what we think is going to be up in the future. And will LeBron stay with the Lakers? And with the recent signing of DeAndre Ayton, will it be enough? Or will he consider trying to compete for another championship elsewhere? So yeah, as always, hopefully you guys can hit that like, subscribe button, keep up to date with the contents. And yeah, we'll look forward to this one. So we'll start with the Summer League. So Cooper Flag and the Dallas Mavericks beat the LA Lakers with 87-85 win. Cooper Flag had 10 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 from 21 from the field, 0-5 from 3. Bronny James played 20 minutes, however, only scored 8 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Yeah. So let me know, what do you guys think? What do you think of the game?
For me, the game was marked. This is from my observation. It was intense competition, of course, like with both players. Putting pressure on each other. But Cole Swider led the Mavericks, 22 points, 10 rebounds. While Dalton Neck, he scored 15 points for the Lakers.
Yeah. What about you? What do you think of the game?
For me, the game was, it's pretty intense, considering the fact that it was a showcase of the number 1 pick against good Lakers team, good young team for the Summer League. With Cooper Flag's performance, though, much to say with 5 of 21 field goals, it's a lot of shots.
It's a lot of shots.
It's not even 50% that you made. But despite the fact you can see how much of an impact he has on that game. You see how in the beginning of the game, from the tip-off itself, you can see he was ready being double-teamed. Yeah. So, that impact alone says a lot that this kid has so much great potential.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And throughout the entire game, whenever he was there, they had to put, of course, they wanted to test out Bronny's defensive skill set on him. And to me, for the young Lakers team, I feel like Bronny did an excellent job.
Pretty good.
Defensive end. Yeah. Although again, with the offensive skill set that Bronny has, it's still developed, but the defensive skill set that he has definitely improved throughout the years. And shout out to the other guys, Cole Swider, Dalton Kinnick, and especially from the Dallas Mavericks, Ryan Nembhard. That is a baller.
Yeah, man. I think defense is important because if everyone knows he can play, he can shoot, he can score. There's always a question can he defend? And I think he proved that.
See, my biggest take was I was looking at the game, and that's a lot of shot attempts, 21. And obviously, you want to show your aggressiveness. Yeah. But then when people look at the end of it, it's he only made 5 shots. Mm-hmm. That kind of just says a lot.
Yeah. But I think it's just starting out,
Yeah.
Just getting warmed up.
I think we shouldn't really judge everything based on the Summer League game. I think for me, what I think the Summer League is just to showcase what each team has drafted, what their style is going to be like. Yeah. So that whole double team on Cooper Flag, obviously it's something that will probably be worked on with Dallas. Yeah. But if you actually apply that in the NBA, you're not going to see him get double teamed in the NBA, because if you do, you have more talented players on the court.
Yeah.
That'll get fed, and then that can help them win. The fact that Bronny is 6'3" and was able to lock down a 6'8" guy. Yeah. That kind of comes back to what I was saying, the whole strength and attributes not being properly used, not properly utilized. The fact that Cooper Flag is 93, 205, and then Bronny is 2 kilos or more. That tells you he has more muscle, even though he's smaller. So I was a bit frustrated when I saw that. You have this guy, you have this mismatch, yet you were the mismatch.
Yes.
And then I'm looking at the other players, like we just mentioned, Cole Swider, Dalton Kinnick. Dalton Kinnick, obviously, I think it was a wake-up call for him when that trade happened, you noticed that he's becoming more sharper. He's trying to realize like I have to make everything count.
Yes.
Cole Swider, I've been looking at his game a lot in these summer league games, and there's a lot of shots that I don't like from him, like during a transition, or if they get a second opportunity, he's just gonna shoot that thing straight away from three. And we all know you're a 3-point shooter, but it's like there's a reason why you're struggling to go to another NBA team.
Yeah.
It's the discipline that you're lacking right now. Because I saw this one where they were versing the Spurs, and they were down like I think 5-6 points, something like that. And then so I think Dalton made a 3, and then Spurs inbound the ball, and then one of the other players in LA stole the ball, and then passed it over to. It ended up in Cole Swider's hand. Instead of slowing it down and trying to look for the home shot, he just shot that thing straight away, and he ended up missing. And then the Spurs ended up getting the ball back anyway.
Oh.
And so that's the things that I'm like saying, like it's the discipline is just not there, and
he's kind of like pressured to.
I don't know why you're pressured.
Like,
Obviously, you guys are down, and it's like it's getting towards the end of the game. It's being crucial. Like we're gonna look back to saying that was not a good shot. Like you could have find another way. They still won the game, but it's just like there were other opportunities that you could have had. If you read the floor properly.
Yes.
We all know that everyone. The thing with the summer league as well, like everyone is trying to compete for a contract. To be in the team, and you want to showcase. But it's like how you impact the game more than just scoring.
Yes.
Is what they're looking for. Like I know, obviously, because scouts, I feel like scouts do the same thing. They all just look. They're all going to look at every player. What can you do?
Yes.
You've got this 7-foot reach. You can shoot. They're all going to say the exact same, but it's more you're right towards the defensive end. How can you help us defensively to stop those offensive players?
Yes.
And that's what
I think it's important.
And I think that's what I think. The good thing is about the summer league game, even though it was a low scoring game, that's good. That means that there were two defensive teams.
Yeah.
Because if you have a high scoring team of 120, 130, it's like that's not for summer league. That kind of says that's a lot of shooting.
Yeah, man, it sounds kind of far-fetched.
If it's a high scoring game, it means there was less defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes, and everyone's just trying to like 110% already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think with the game as well, back to the Dallas Lakers game, there was a lot of at the start. You saw Dallas; they were taking a lot of threes. Like the whole system was, let's just chuck a bunch of threes.
Nah, I think it's not just the Dallas Mavericks. I think it's every other team. Yeah, because like as I've been watching the games, like for instance earlier today I was watching the Miami Heat versus Atlanta game.
Yeah.
And like surprisingly, I actually thought Miami Heat had this in the books because they were up like plus 10 points with 6 minutes remaining.
Yeah.
And I was like, they got this. I went to the kitchen. Made a meal for myself, and then coming back, there was like 2 minutes left, and surprisingly, Atlanta was up by 3 points.
You turn around and then come back, and it's like,
oh, it's over.
What happened?
We lost.
What the fuck?
And is this the same game?
Yeah, exactly. So next thing you know, like at the end, like when the game ended, Atlanta won by 7. So I was like, what the fuck?
What happened?
He's like, oh man, it's like 1-2 minutes left. We're up 12. Oh man, we got this. We're gonna get something to eat. Come back.
I'm gonna get comfortable.
Is this the same game?
Yeah.
This a replay?
It's like yesterday's game, like Indiana against the Cleveland Cavaliers. But they actually pulled another comeback. They were down like I think like 10 or 9 points with 2 minutes remaining, and they ended up winning the game by only 2 points. And it was and they only won by a free throw.
Man,
I turn my back, I come back, and you guys you guys slacked off.
Man, like y'all had like one job. But yeah, again, like back to like how I could say that it's not just the Dallas Maverick team that only takes a lot of threes. It's other teams like today, the Miami Heat team took a lot of threes. Even Atlanta took a lot of threes. But the thing is, Atlanta made their shots.
Yeah.
And the thing
which is the whole point.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the issue with today's game. Like all of these players, like Yeah, they're trying to expand their game, showing that they have range,
Yeah.
but they could do a lot more than by just shooting.
Absolutely.
Like you could provide an impact by playing good defense,
yeah.
or just even rebounding.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's
Yeah.
that's the thing that I'm saying. When you hear the term expanding my game, that doesn't mean expand your range.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It means
It doesn't
create-
mean let's it's like an experiment. Let's see
Yeah.
if I can shoot threes. Because like remember Michael Jordan, he like people say he's not a very good 3-point shooter,
Yeah.
but when it mattered, he actually
makes
like,
he shoots
Makes
it when
the
he
shots,
makes a shot.
absolutely, yeah.
The thing is, and plus another Michael Jordan reference is that he also admitted I didn't shoot a lot of threes.
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't that wasn't my thing.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
thing was attacking
Yes.
because, and he even admitted the same interview. He goes, if I was shooting threes, it takes away from my game.
Yes, yes.
And that's the problem with these players. Like they're trying to have an impact, but you're impacting it all the same.
Yes.
So you're not really making a difference. Like look at another reference, Serge Ibaka.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City, he was a great rebounder, great defensive stopper, is in the paint, can give second chance opportunities.
Yeah.
And then he wanted to expand his game.
Yeah, started with a mid range. Next thing you know, he's
And then-
shooting 3 balls.
And then he started practicing on the 3 ball. So then the rest of his career, he's like, I can shoot the 3 too. So now you stop seeing him in the paint.
Yeah.
He's in the 3-point line waiting in the corner or somewhere ready for Russ
Yeah,
or
yeah.
someone to pass it to him. And it's not always just about the shooting.
It's like he's trying to prove something.
Yeah. The thing is, that's the problem with the copycat league. Everyone, like, because this team's doing it, we should
Yes.
all do it.
Yeah.
And that's not the case. Like, I'm worried about Cooper Flag, like, for Dallas, because last year you guys obviously lacked depth,
Yes.
but you had a bunch of shooters. It's more like the
Yeah.
defensive stuff, and more like the strength, more the post, more inside stuff
Yes.
is what we want to see from you, especially if you're 6'8". You're going to be paired with Klay Thompson and Anthony Davis this upcoming season. Obviously your high school highlights, you're a shooter, but I feel like this game should say, like, hopefully you can work on those flaws and work it quick, because the team that you're with now is kind of on a timer for
Yes.
another year or two. But it was a pretty good game. I liked it.
And then the Lakers will face the New Orleans Pelicans
The
in
Shadow
their
Realm.
next summer league game. Yeah.
It's another Shadow Realm. Yeah,
And then the Mavericks will take on San Antonio.
that's a good game.
So yeah, fans are eagerly waiting the next matchups to
Yeah,
Yeah.
that game's gonna be a pretty good one.
See how these
pretty good matchup.
young players perform.
Not so much as the Laker game,
Yeah.
but yeah, we'll wait to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we all there. But let's move on to the next topic. Also, do you want to check your video? Do you want to lower your mic so we can see your face more? I lowered mine just so you.
I'll just lower mine.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
All right, so I'll move on to the next topic. So with the recent signings, so D-Book staying with the Suns. He has signed a 2-year, $145 million deal extension. So he's going to be getting 72.5 a year.
Yeah, the highest annually paid player in the NBA.
Pretty good.
So I think for me, I think I'll start. So I think obviously he wants to win, but at this point, just try to get as much money as you can, because the roster's just not there this season. They haven't even really made anything.
Okay. Yeah. All
So
right, yeah.
it's just, obviously he's going to do what he's going to do, but in terms of winning, it's going to be hard to try and turn that around, especially that you just lost
Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Obviously you get a Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks to add. It's Jalen, will he have that kind of revenge season where
Yes.
he picks off where he left off? Like, will he pick off where he left off in the playoffs? Or will this be like, nah, I'll show you why I'm Jalen Green and why I'm a threat? Which it'll be a nice pair. Like, there'll be a nice pair in the backcourt.
Yeah.
But it's just that they both play the same position. That's going to be the tough part. Like, the balance is just going to be off. So that's the thing that the Suns will have to figure out. But yeah, what do you
Only
think?
time will tell. I
Yeah,
reckon.
what do you think, Jordan?
Yeah, with that signing, well, for me, like I agree with what you said about Devin Booker just trying to make the most he can.
Yeah.
Because like this year, it ain't it. Like, this ain't it for the Suns. Like, yeah. So if I was in Devin Booker's shoes, like, damn, I'll take the money.
Yeah.
Like, yes, like if this is a year where we're gonna just see where we go,
Yeah.
I'm fine to stay, and yeah, I'll take as much as I can.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
God knows, like probably after 2 years, who knows? Like when his contract's up, you made the money,
Yeah.
and next thing you know, another team's interested in, like, definitely someone's gonna try getting Devin Booker on
Yeah.
the team,
Yeah.
and like maybe you'll probably win a ring there
Yeah.
rather than in Phoenix. But like looking at it, like their championship window has closed in after losing Kevin Durant.
Yeah, officially.
And plus again, their actual last chance to win a champion was with that exact same roster that brought them to the finals.
Yeah.
Where they had Chris Paul,
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton,
Jay
Mikal
Crowder,
Bridges, Jay Crowder,
Cam Johnson,
yeah,
all
I'm
those
like,
stars.
yeah,
Yeah,
like that was the exact same pieces that should have brought you guys back to the finals
Yeah.
after losing to the Bucks. But like, yeah, after being eliminated in the second round, well, that says a lot. Like, this is it.
But just remember that because Luka did what he did in that Game 7
Yeah.
blowout, that's why they blew up that core early.
Yeah, but the thing is, it shouldn't, like, that's the thing. You guys had like 6 or 7 decent players on that team,
Yeah.
but you allowed one person to take you guys down,
Yeah.
and y'all got smoked at home.
Yeah.
And see, and that's another thing that we talk about in the past about that killer mentality.
Yeah.
That's what it does to a team.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the Suns. Like in that season, I felt like they felt cocky because like they're like,
You're
yeah,
number one seed.
yeah,
we
we
know
were
how to
number one
read
seed, yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
we were the last team to reach. Like we were the last Western Conference
Yeah,
team
yeah.
to reach the finals. Like we're gonna go back there this year again. Blah blah blah. Like
I think they overestimated
And-
their abilities.
And that's the thing I questioned that year because I was thinking about Chris Paul as a leader, as the point guard, as the floor general. Because we all say he's a great leader, a great point guard.
Yes.
But during that season, I feel like you should have spoken to the guys like, yeah, I know we're good, like we're a really good team, but
Yeah.
we have to stay humble.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's the same like that video of Kobe Bryant when they lost Game 6 of the finals in 2008 to the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
Where he was pissed in the locker room,
Yeah.
and he actually swore to them that we'll be back next year,
And then they did.
and they did, and they won it. And
Yes.
like, yeah, like it's that type of leadership and mentality that you're supposed to have, and like it's something that you're supposed to like share to the guys, and like you're supposed to make sure that they share the exact same mentality with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And see, and that's the thing that should tell you about those type of stars. When I keep saying killer mentality,
Yeah.
those are the people that want to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't care about the money. Obviously, the money is good, but
Yeah.
they care about championships. They care about winning.
Yeah.
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 So
That's what you're looking for.
that's what
really.
you're looking for.
Yeah.
Like obviously, this signing is like the fact that you're choosing to stay tells me you want to win. You want to try and have both, but you want more money, like as much money as you can.
Yeah.
That if you get traded off, cool, you still
Yeah.
get your money.
Yeah.
But you're not.
It actually it's his dedication is it
I
comes
don't.
into question.
I mean, like no. I mean, that's the thing. I hate saying dedication. Like it's not his fault. Obviously, the opportunity is there. He's
Yeah.
taking whatever opportunities in front of him.
Yeah.
It's just that he's a great offensive player. You just hate to see him in this situation, like Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Look at Milwaukee right now.
Yeah.
Like Giannis is, I think he's gonna stay. But we'll talk about that later. But it's just like if I'm Devin Booker, or if I want to win a champ, or if I'm any player that wants to win a championship, if I'm in a team that's not, doing what it takes to win a championship, then what
Yeah.
are we doing?
Yeah.
What am I
yeah.
doing?
Yeah. What's the point, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because back then, the whole one team, rest of my career, that's no longer the case anymore. It's more
Yes.
about business. It's more about revenue. It's more about getting the most money. Whereas
Yes.
the players are the ones who are being used as a front line to try
Yes.
and attract people, but the winning is just not there
Yes.
in some organizations.
Yeah.
So we'll wait and see. And then we'll look now that I mentioned that the whole championship money thing. Look at what happened with Oklahoma City.
Yes.
For me, like, yeah, you guys just won a championship, and the thing is, like, yeah, I feel like these stars deserve that payday, because like at the end of the day, like like for instance, Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren, they're gonna start getting their new contract money once their rookie contract is up.
Yep.
And the thing is, like, you still have two seasons to try win back, like
Yeah.
to run it back and
Yeah.
win a championship. And like
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like that's a good thing for the OKC
Yeah, yeah.
Thunders to actually
It's
do,
great,
like
yeah.
to lock in their best players on
Absolutely,
that team
yeah.
for the future.
Yeah.
It's a good
'Cause,
move.
like, yeah, because I feel like any other team would do the same after winning a championship.
Yes.
Like we want to keep these three main guys on our team for like forever, and like
Because
yeah,
if you check it out, like it's SGA, he signed 4 year, 285 million.
yeah, till
Yep.
2031.
Chet Holmgren
Yeah.
signed a 5-year rookie
Yes.
extension
Yes.
up to 250
Yes.
million. Jane Williams agreed to a 5-year, 287 million.
Yes. 270,
But I like what you said that they have 2 years to win a championship
Yeah,
because there's this new rule, that's the second apron rule for all the teams.
yes.
This tells you that pretty much with the second apron, it kind of cuts a window down for teams to try and repeat or try to win
Yes.
yeah,
because
Absolutely, yeah.
pretty much your roster changes
yeah,
because you have to pay these players because if you want to keep them.
Yes.
But what they're doing is they're signing them now.
Yes.
I think cheaper,
yeah,
long term, and they're all on the same level that they all agree. All right, we're all gonna stay. We've all signed our bread early
Yes.
for 4 or 5 years. That means realistically we have 2 years to try and win another one.
Yes.
yeah,
And this is because of this new rule, and I think it's a great move for Oklahoma City, because
Absolutely, yeah.
especially like when we said they just won a championship.
Yes.
They know what it takes, the disciplines. It's just what we say, as long as they stay consistent, but also adding new threats,
Yes.
especially with all other teams trying to beat you guys now.
Yeah.
As long as you stay stagnant, you guys should be fine. I feel like you guys could win another one
Absolutely.
next season, if not next.
I think
Because-
they're keeping the momentum,
yeah.
keep the ball
Because-
rolling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Pretty good.
for instance, they've locked Hartenstein for 3 years, so he still has 2 more years.
Yeah.
The Thunder, and they locked up Caruso for I think 2 more seasons,
Yeah, I
or
think 2
one
more.
more season, like including this season.
Yeah.
Like you have your best defenders on that team locked in
Yeah.
for the next season. So like
I
again,
agree with
yeah.
with what OKC has done.
yeah, exactly.
See,
So
it's a good move.
Yeah, it's a really good move to keep these young players.
See, and we come back to, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
This is the type of thing what I'm trying to say. It's
Yes.
like this is a whole organizational thing.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
all want the same thing.
They recognize we have a beautiful thing happening over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you, let's take your account. If you just take money and you go to another team, not only does your career, your stats might not be the same.
Yeah.
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 And then the team that you just left that was winning
Yeah.
drops because you were a main piece
Yeah,
that
exactly,
impacts that team.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing where I come back to the whole Devin Booker situation is that, you know, the whole, even the Chris Paul days when they still had Chris Paul, you guys didn't stay together and work together as a team to try and run it back. And you guys blew it up too early.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I think Oklahoma City is by far the modern, to me, is the modern like Golden State
Yeah.
era, if they can win another one this year, if not next year.
Yeah. But
It's just, I think all these teams should look at their example, especially when what we said about the summer league or any of the NBA teams. They're all trying to do the same system, when Oklahoma City is literally telling you
yeah.
that's not the case.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they stand out. There's a reason why they were dominant, like we
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
And everyone else that every day that's trying to prove them wrong, you're actually just making them more valid.
yeah,
And as a winning, consistent organization.
But what I wonder is how do you think like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook felt when they won a championship? You reckon that they're asking themselves, I should have just stayed with Oklahoma City?
See,
What-
it wasn't the case. I think it hurts that they lost Harden. They lost James Harden.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at the same time, we didn't know Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden would be where they are now.
yeah,
No one knew after the 2012 season
yeah, of course.
when Harden went to the Rockets and he bloomed because the ball was given to him.
Yeah.
And now people are saying, "Oh, wait, we should have kept Harden." Where at the time people were like, "We questioned him
yeah,
coming
yeah.
off the bench." So the whole
That's the thing. When you don't know what you don't know.
you don't know what you don't have
Yeah.
until you realize that
Yeah, yeah.
they're gone.
exactly.
Absolutely.
Like same with SGA.
Yeah.
See,
SGA with the Clippers.
Yeah. And next
Yeah,
thing you know,
exactly.
when he came to the Oklahoma City Thunders, like boom, he just developed. Like he had the potential has always been there.
Yeah.
It's just the opportunity was never given to him.
Yeah.
Because like back with the Clippers, like
He wasn't really given
Wasn't really
the
given, yeah.
ball the same as if he's with the ball dominant now.
Yeah.
Plus, I think I truly believe, not just in basketball, I believe in life that everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. because, I was just gonna. Yeah. I was just
Everything
about to say
happens
that.
for a
Yeah.
reason.
Everything happens for a reason.
Because if the late Clippers had kept him,
Yeah.
there would be no Paul George.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he wouldn't have the knowledge that Chris Paul had shared to him
Yeah.
to unlock him to be the SJ that he
Yes.
is now.
yeah.
He would just be some two-way player
Yes.
from what I can see.
Good
So everything
take.
happens for a reason. The one thing that I liked, what would have been cool, or hopefully could be, to answer your question, it would be nice if Russ and with the Rockets to be with Kevin Durant again
Yes.
because of how they all three of them
Yeah.
have journey. But the cool part is with those three, what I like about since that OKC it started there, is that they each had an opportunity to play with each other again,
Yeah. Yeah.
except
Okay.
for Russ and KD
Yeah.
again. So it's just, I think we just have to wait this season. But yeah, I think with Oklahoma City, they've learned from them. Like we said before, they've learned from the mistakes. They know what they need, and how to win, and how to be consistent.
I think this team is very promising at this point.
Yeah.
At this point in time. Yeah.
And this contract thing helps. Like it also tells you a lot that it's not more than
definitely,
just the money.
Yeah.
It's more the team's camaraderie together that we want to win another one.
Yeah.
And
But even looking at the the stats, it's like everything's working out pretty good, even with how much they're paying them.
Yeah.
I believe it's reasonable.
because if you look at it, even if you just anyone from the top of my head, if you look at it, you're like Isaiah Joe, Casey Wallace, all those type of players.
Yeah.
They don't average 10, 15 points, but they contribute.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's more than just what you see in the stat sheet. It's more how they help their team on the court.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
The
the
chemistry
heart.
is pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
the heart that
Yeah.
they bring to the team
Yeah.
that they don't see, and that's why the team is staying
Yeah.
the way that they are, because they all want to win together. Whereas if you look at other teams, you're getting people that don't probably average 10, 15 points in their life,
Yeah.
and then when they hit the free agency market, they're making these 2 years like 80 million or 50 million for
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the whole Jake LaRavia with the Lakers. To be honest, I don't know much about him.
Yeah.
Even in his days in Memphis, just recently his stunt with the Kings, I didn't really see an impact from this guy.
But he's
But we signed him for 2 years,
Yeah.
and I'm like, forget the money.
Yeah.
How do you help us win?
How is he contributing?
Like, how do you help us win?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't want more shooters. I want more depth.
Yes.
And that's the thing about these signings. Like,
You got to compromise,
you got to figure out which one do you want. Do you want more money, or do you want to win?
Yeah.
Oklahoma City's telling you they want to win. Devin Booker is telling you he's just whatever.
Yes.
And then we go to the other contracts, like we said, we're looking at LA now, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I like what Oklahoma City has
man.
done, and hopefully, we'll see how we go outside of, like I said, Houston and Denver.
Oh yeah.
See. So for the next topic, obviously, LeBron James, Kevin
Big question,
Durant,
huh?
Yeah, Steph Curry, James Harden,
Yes.
Russell Westbrook. You can see the stars that we're growing up with are slowly, fading.
Yeah.
And then we're now looking at this new generation.
Yes.
We'll get to the WNBA in a minute, but I just want to talk about, who do you guys think is the next face of the NBA? Because a lot of people are saying it's John Morant. A lot of people are saying it's Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Now with this recent championship, now people are saying it's SGA.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? I'll start off with you, Uncle Lou. Who do you think?
I thought, I think SJ, but still, I think Luka Doncic is he's still the face at the moment, but
That's another big name.
yeah, Luka Doncic, but for me SJ definitely, yeah.
SGA, what about you?
Yeah, I'm going with Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards, yeah, he's
Yeah.
got. Oh man.
Because like if you look at it this way, for the past two playoff runs, like he's brought his team like so far in the playoffs, where in the regular season, like you don't see them as a team where these guys aren't gonna make it past the first round. Like even this season,
Yeah.
like you saw how they ended up facing LA Lakers in the first round, and
Yeah, no
everyone
one-
had
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
had Lakers over
Yeah,
Minnesota.
Even I'd bet I was expecting the Lakers.
Yeah, to win because with that roster. But
Yeah.
next thing you know, goddamn, like this team actually made it.
Yeah,
and then
man.
Anthony Edwards, just Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
Anthony Edwards
All
is
those
just
games
phenomenal.
in those last minutes, all those fourth quarters, like
Yeah.
he was performing well, and like
Phenomenal. Yeah.
and he's still at a young age where, like, if you imagine if once he reaches his prime or he matures, he's gonna be unstoppable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you have the right pieces next to him, God knows how many champions he can win.
Championship, bro.
And this is the one. Yeah, I was gonna say Anthony Edwards as well because of the story that his journey has been so far.
Yeah.
You started off in a really bad team.
Not only that, like even just in the beginning when like beginning of his rookie season where he was playing really bad, like he wasn't adapting to the NBA, and people were like somewhat trying to consider him like a bust during that season.
And that's the thing. That's the pressure I hate about whole number 1, number 2 picks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it matters, but number one, number.
But the thing is, that's how people perceive you because you're the
Yeah, yeah.
top of the draft.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be
Yeah.
the best player.
Yeah.
It
and
should
they
be the
expect
case.
you to,
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
to perform at that
You
level.
put too much pressure on the guys. Like give them a chance to develop, and then let the rest of the career tell you
yeah.
if they're a bust or not.
Yes.
But yeah, I agree. I feel like it's more of I can see Anthony Edwards, especially like I'm gonna come back because how he started off to where he's been recently. At a young age, he's only 24, 23, 24 years old. He's
Yeah.
already been to the Western Conference Finals twice.
Yeah.
He's already taken all these big teams.
Yes.
He's taken on LeBron and the Lakers, Steph and the Warriors, and the list goes on and on.
Yeah, Denver Nuggets.
The Denver Nuggets with Devin
Yeah.
Booker and Kevin Durant.
And taking thing. I mean, although they were short on taking the Oklahoma City Thunders, but like they still put up a really good fight.
They put and that's the like the, and he's been consistent. He's been
Yeah.
the most consistent player
Yes.
on that team, and you can see his attitude, his aura,
Yeah, man. He looks
that
promising.
killer
Yeah.
mentality. He's willing to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's working on other things in his
Mhm.
in his bag.
Yeah.
And like
man.
after that USA's performed like that USA journey that he was part of, like you can see how much of an influence Steph had, Kevin Durant had
Yeah.
towards Anthony Edwards, because like the previous season he wasn't shooting that much threes,
Yeah.
but come this season that just ended, like he shot a lot of threes, like he expanded his game
Yeah.
with shooting, but he still kept attacking the rim.
Yeah. I think they encourage him because they know
He,
that his potential is like it's massive.
Yeah.
You know, he can do more. He can do more.
especially that FIBA World Cup in the Philippines,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like he was carrying that team
man.
by himself, and like that shows that he was ready to take
Yeah.
the next
Take,
leap.
Absolutely.
take the and that's the thing is like it's not given to him.
Yeah,
He's trying to take it, and he's
Yeah.
letting the world know he's trying to take it.
yeah,
Yeah, I love
Whereas-
his confidence. Yeah.
Whereas with SGA, I don't think he really cares. He just wants to win. He just
Yeah.
wants to compete. He
Yeah.
doesn't care
Just
about all
wants to be
that.
him. Like,
I just don't like-
yeah,
I don't like the narrative, like because he just won a championship. Or like all of a sudden, yeah. Look at Jason Tatum. They won the year before that. No one's
Yeah.
saying, oh, he's the face of the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Denver Nuggets, they're not saying, oh, Jokic is the face of the NBA.
Yeah.
But they'll say he's the best player. I
Yeah.
still think it's LeBron. I think when all those are gone, it will be a toss up between the three big names that I
Yeah.
think of is Luka, SGA, and Anthony Edwards.
yeah.
But Anthony Edwards, you can tell when he walks in the court,
Yeah, man.
it's him you should be fearing
Yeah.
more than Luka and SGA.
I do agree. I think he has like huge potential.
Because the
To be
thing
the face
is
of the NBA.
with Anthony Edwards, like again, like a lot of people are saying that he's Michael Jordan's long lost son, like because he has the athleticism,
Yeah.
he has the offensive skill set, he has the speed,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
has the
Footwork.
defensive, yeah,
He has the
footwork,
footwork.
especially that footwork, man. Like, Jesus, there are a lot of viewer steps or a lot of I'm driving down the lanes where I think he traveled, but like he's just really good.
Yeah, man.
Like especially like
Really
with today's
smooth, new rules.
new rules like that gather step, like he mastered that shit. Like
Yeah.
there was this one video against the Lakers in this postseason where he drove, although he missed a layup, but it's so freaking clean. Like he was
Yeah.
driving the lane, he picks up the ball that counts as a gather step, and then does 2 more steps. And like it's so hard to like do these things in game. And
Yeah.
like with Anthony
Yeah.
Edwards, it's all natural to him.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
he just knows what he's doing.
Yeah, man. He's like
Yeah,
all natural.
Yeah.
He's-
But he's also taking the hard road. Like he's sticking with what he's got, the situation he's got. He's just
Yeah.
trying to will his team.
And not only that, I like the fact that you know, he's first win with Julius Randle, where he was interviewed. Like there's a video on YouTube where he was being interviewed asking about Julius Randle's performance with the Timberwolves, and coming from a young guy, like I really appreciate what he said, where he was like, he told the reporter that he told Julius Randle, "Don't fit in with us, we'll fit in with you."
Yeah.
And
Like
like
it's
that
from-
shows good leadership.
Hey, that's
from a young
pretty
guy.
clever, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like if you look at it this way, like a lot of like the top players on each of their team, like when you're a new star that comes into their team,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, yeah, I need you to adjust to my game. I
Yeah.
need you
Yeah.
Like
to adjust to our system.
like a Draymond or LeBron
Yeah, yeah.
or
Exactly. So like
or
and-
Or
Joker.
they have some kind of initiation or something like
yeah,
that.
like you have to we can't change our system just because you came along.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
join our system.
You have to prove
Whereas-
yourself. Yeah.
Whereas with Anthony Edwards trying to welcome Julius Randle into
Yeah.
into their team,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you don't have to fit into our system. We'll fit into how
Because
you
he's
play. Yeah.
such a great
Yeah.
player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like look what happened. Like in that playoff run, like they really did well with Julius Randle. Like no one anticipated that Julius Randle was gonna play good this season
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the Wolves, but he ended up being really
Yeah,
really
yeah.
solid this
See,
year.
I hate this because as much as I want to say Anthony Edwards because of his journey,
hmm
automatically they're gonna put SGA more because of the recent.
Yeah, the
Championship.
championship. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's gonna close the gap between those
Yeah.
mentions those names we were talking
That's
about.
what gives him the edge.
But if
Yeah.
Anthony could win one,
Yeah.
we're back into the same debate between SGA and
Yeah.
Edwards. And we don't. I hate that. I hate that because it's based on the championships.
Yes.
You should be the face.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like,
that,
look-
that I disagree on. Like it shouldn't be based on champions for you to be the face of the league. Like at the end of the day, it's always about your killer mentality, skill wise, defensive
Yeah, man. overall.
efforts,
Yeah, but it's also
defensive
about
skill sets. Yeah.
it's also about marketing. You know, role model,
Yeah.
disciplined, less the curse of words.
But I have one more question for you guys. Like,
Yeah.
if it's about the face of the league, what about the generational talent of this decade, Victor Wembanyama? How do you guys see him in the NBA?
See, the thing is, that's another one. Like if you notice, most faces of the NBA has
Yeah.
always been in the guard position.
Mm-hmm.
I think LeBron is the only one that became an exception because he acts like a god in the forward position.
Yeah.
Like he's been dominant there.
Yeah.
With Wemby, it's a bit weird to think. And
7
then-
feet tall.
Like a 7 feet, like it's obviously literally dominant.
Yeah.
You think dominant, he should be the face. But I think it's just the appeal, like the
Yeah, yeah,
attraction,
yes,
the
yeah,
marketing,
yeah.
like the.
Plus, you gotta have charisma as well.
And Anthony Edwards has that.
Anthony Edwards, yeah, he's very charismatic.
Like if you look back, Steph Curry has that.
yeah,
With like LeBron James has that.
yeah. But in terms of big men, I think the most charismatic, the most dominant was Shaq that I can remember.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
I think to be the face of the NBA, you have to be like a nice off the court, like a nice person off the court, a killer on the court.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of look at it. I don't
you need to have like great character on and off the court. Right?
Yeah. But it shouldn't be rings. They shouldn't have to justify because you have one ring against everyone else. You should be the face.
Yeah.
Like you could have been a bench player and you won a ring, and yet you're gonna
Yeah.
be put as
Yeah.
you were better than these other guys that average the same points as you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you guys remember Allen Iverson,
Just what I was gonna say. That's another one I was gonna think.
everyone loved him. Like this is the face of NBA. But then the
He had
the
so
commissioners,
much-
they were like,
Yeah.
you know what, the clothes that you're wearing, all the tattoos and the trouble.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's why I go back to whole role model. Clean
Yeah, yeah.
look
You gotta be clean cut.
and discipline, like nice. Like you gotta have that. Yeah, like you said, that charisma, that aura.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like you have to be a good influence to people
absolutely.
in order to be the face
Yeah.
of the NBA.
I think the reason why, because I say future and not now, is because obviously with Ant being so young, he's still in his teenage.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see in the interviews he's still
Yeah.
a bit of a young guy. But I think as he gets older, he'll be more mature.
Yeah.
Yeah. But going back to what you said, like if it's not broken, like Anthony Edwards right now, perfect. He's beautiful. He just keeps
Developing.
consistent.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what he's doing right now, I
Yeah.
reckon, and not
Like I think time will tell, but yeah, I like the face between those three monsters with the
Yeah,
whole
man,
Luca,
yeah.
SGA, and Anthony Edwards. So I think
Absolutely. Yeah.
we're all saying
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
I'll shift it over to the WNBA. From what I can see, they haven't really had that much hype or any mentions about them because nobody really pays attention to them.
I think I like Caitlin.
That's what they.
She's playing pretty good.
Yeah.
She's pretty cool. But then there are other players.
Yeah, see, and like back in the day, you had Candace Parker, you had Brittany Griner,
Yeah,
you
Becky
had
Hammond.
you had Maya Moore,
Sue Storm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sue Storm.
Brianna
Like,
Stewart and
yeah,
Asia Wilson.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now that's the modern. So now I'm looking at the modern time. We're looking at Aja Wilson, Sabrina, Kaylin Clark, Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Those are the ones we're looking at towards the future.
Yeah.
People are saying obviously the obvious one is Kaylin Clark,
Caitlin Clark.
but I look at Sabrina just specifically on marketing.
Yeah.
And the shoes, and and, like a nice face, like very marketable, very like role model and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it'll be between. But with that being said, I think if and when Kaylin can get her own signature shoe, I feel like she'll be more of the face
Yeah.
of the WNBA.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because compared to Angel Reese though, they're both two different
Yeah, because like
beasts.
a lot of people are hating on Angel Reese's game because like there are some games where like it actually shows as if she's intentionally missing her own shots just to get more rebounds. Like these are easy layups, easy putbacks,
Yeah.
but you still miss them.
See, and I hate that. Yeah, they put a stat that's saying like, is she the greatest rebounder?
Yeah,
But you're rebounding your own shot.
your own shots, exactly. It's not shots that come up from your teammates
Yeah.
or come up from your opponents.
It's coming from
It's
me.
shots that came from you
Yeah.
that you're rebounding on.
Like you look dumb, but like,
Yeah,
but whereas reverse with Kaylin Clark,
yeah.
sharp.
She's like, damn, she's a different beast.
She's pretty good. I like the way
Caitlin
she's
Clark.
playing.
Like they're sharp. She's sharp, disciplined.
Yeah.
Not only that, like she put the team on her back.
Yeah.
Like Indiana, like
Yeah.
if you look at this. Not only that, she put the entire WNBA on her back.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're back in the market.
Yeah.
And it's like it's exciting to watch,
Yeah.
And
especially with her teammate Cunningham.
yeah,
She's like she's the guy. She's the physical type of player.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like, because Caitlin she's not physical, but I like her teammates who got her back
Yeah.
and they get physical,
Yeah.
and it's exciting to watch.
yeah. But yeah, like in a way, like this is the only thing I don't like about these other WNBA stars. Like, yeah, you got Caitlin Clark, like giving y'all money. Because like if you look at it this way, if the WNBA is more marketable now, it means they're gonna generate more revenue, more money.
Which means more money
Which
for everyone.
More, yeah. So
Yeah.
it means bigger contracts for everyone. Blah
yeah.
blah blah. And like there's a lot of videos, like a lot of people are trying to get into it with Caitlin Clark. And like in my head, like, damn, like you're really doing this to your like WNBA Jesus. Like this girl's literally saving y'all. Like this
Yeah,
this person is putting food on your tables. So like at the end of the
Yeah.
day, like you guys like
They put her on a pedestal now.
See, I think
exactly.
when you look, like obviously, because Michael Jordan is the main one. Like the one thing I like if you notice, people being the face, they start off working. It starts with the hard work.
Yeah.
Being humble, hardworking at the
Yeah.
start,
Yeah.
and they just become consistent all their life.
Yes.
And then their results speak for themselves,
Yeah.
and then the legacy spoke for themselves.
Yeah.
So Kaylin Clark is an example
Yeah.
in that same thing. Just hardworking, doesn't care, just wants to will the team to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, she's a nice person,
Yeah.
Yeah.
great player. Versus Angel Reese, you can tell she's like scrubby. She's
thuggish.
Not only
thuggish.
that,
But she's
like,
trying to force herself.
And
Whereas
not only that, she has a lot of like she envies Caitlin Clark. Like
Yeah, it
the
looks
way-
like it.
Cause like there was this one interview where she was like she's not the only like best player in the WNBA. Like
Yeah.
like there's me, there's other
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
players and blah blah blah.
Absolutely.
And like she was trying to say that as if like Caitlin Clark is not only the face of the NBA. Like you also have me.
Yeah.
Like who bring in these views.
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah, but that just because you bring views doesn't make you the face. That just you just make it, if anything, you only bring entertainment.
Yeah. You got to be able to play the game as well.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like Caitlin Clark. Again, I bring back those names we mentioned. The only thing they also have in common with the hard work is, again, I come back to the results.
Yeah,
And they're quiet.
Yeah.
They're quiet about it. They
Yeah.
don't. These people that are faces, they don't really bring. Oh, I'm the best player. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, because I average 40 a game. No.
Yeah, let your game talk for
They,
you.
yeah. They don't say, I believe I should be the face.
Yeah, yeah.
They just the whole media, because they stayed quiet
Yeah,
and consistent, and they were winning and became successful. The media put
yeah, yeah, yeah.
them as the face. They put Kobe as the face of the NBA. They put Michael as the face of the
Yeah,
NBA.
yeah.
They put Steph as the face of the NBA. Now, I thought it was Sabrina, but then when Caitlin Clark came to the picture,
Yeah.
it's going to be Sabrina. Oh, it's going to be Caitlin.
Yeah.
Angel Reese is trying to say, nah, I'm going to be the face. But what do you have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
bring for it
exactly.
apart
You
from your shoe brand, your Reebok
Yeah, not only
1K
that, like,
brand?
Like if you look at this way, I'm not sure on what ranking they are or what seed they are at now, but they're one of the worst teams in the WNBA.
Yeah.
Whereas with the Indiana Fever,
Yeah,
they're winning.
yeah, man.
And
they
it
have
just
more wins than losses.
and it just takes that one player.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And she has a lot of influence to her
Yeah.
teammates, and to me, that's the type of face that you want to put in the WNBA.
Yeah, man.
A player that has good influence to your teammates and is also a good person on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
court.
yeah. If Reese wanted to compete with us, I reckon she should work
She-
harder on her game.
She should just shut
Yeah.
the fuck up
Yeah.
and just play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
just play
exactly.
the
Yeah,
damn
just
It's that simple.
Yeah, just show me how good you
You
are.
go in there,
Yeah.
not trying to flash in your pre-game outfit. You go in there. I don't
Yeah.
care if it's in pajamas. You go in there. You will your team show you're
Yeah, 'cause
dominant.
she's
win.
embarrassing herself every
Yeah.
time.
If
she's,
that's the
I mean,
thing, at a
yeah.
young age.
yeah, but like yeah, oh my God, I have to show you this video, but like yeah, just show it up. Yeah,
Oh, got it.
like there's this one video where Caitlin Clark, sorry, not Caitlin Clark, but Angel Reese. It was just this game just this week that just happened. Like she was 40 feet away from her own basket. And like, bro, just like, she was calling ISO on her defense.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck, man. Like, bro, she was like, she's
No, I
playing her
got it,
guard.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just move out of the way. Fucking drives, goes between the legs, and she loses it.
And the other ball, like, yeah,
And the
she
ball-
literally passes the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it literally passes the ball like to the opponent, and the opponent just goes all the way for a layup.
Yeah. Oh,
Like, yo, so fucking stupid. Like in my head, what the fuck are
That's
you
what I mean,
doing?
man.
40 feet away from the ball, and you're a fucking forward.
whereas with Caitlin,
Yeah,
you get scared when they have the ball.
yeah, exactly.
yeah, yeah.
With her, like, bro, like, the other opponent was like, yeah, you got her. Like, yeah, she ain't got to do shit with that ball.
Yeah, you're the face of the WNBA, all right? The plant face.
Yeah, yeah. See, but that's the thing. If we get rid of Caitlyn now,
Yeah.
let's say she never exists, it's like they would have to give it to Angel,
Or,
but they would give it to Sabrina by default
yeah.
because she already has a first thing in their shoe,
Yeah.
the marketing, and they get them high sales, and she's a really good player.
Yeah.
They would get, I think, by
Especially
default.
now, like, especially Angel Reese, like, they're going to be able to more market her even more because of the fact that, one, she's an all-star this season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
second, she also got her first signature shoe with Reebok,
Yeah.
the Angel ones.
Yeah.
And I mean, signature shoe shouldn't be a basis of whether being the face of the NBA or
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
marketable.
Yeah.
'Cause at the end of the day, there are a lot of other NBA players where, like, let's say,
Like
for
Bowen.
instance,
Yeah.
SGA,
Yeah.
like he was already marketable for the past few years, blah blah blah, like a developing player, and next thing you know, he ended up with his own signature mid-season.
Yeah.
And same goes with Caitlin Clark. Like Caitlin Clark is a really marketable WNBA player,
Yeah.
whereas she doesn't have her signature shoe now, but she is guaranteed a signature shoe
Oh,
with
yeah.
Nike.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like, and in that way, like
And
once
what
it
I
comes
like,
out,
yeah,
she's gonna bloom even more
Yeah.
because it's gonna be more of a popularity contest at this point where
Yeah.
it's gonna market
See,
the
It's gonna
popular player
explode.
even
and
more.
that's the funny thing. When you say popularity, going back to the comparison
Yeah,
between the two stars, Caitlyn is hardworking, marketable, showcasing,
Yeah.
because she's working hard.
yeah,
yeah,
Whereas Angel Reese,
yeah,
you're working too hard to stand
yeah.
to stand out.
yeah. She's trying to get attention. She's like
Yeah.
attention seeking.
But one more thing, like just one more thing I wanted to add into this topic since we're talking about it. Like if you look at it this way, you put Angel Reese at Nike. Do you think Nike would have offered their shoe, knowing that Nike is really picky with athletes that they want to give a signature shoe to?
To me, I would. But
if you were if
I was
with Nike,
see, I would, because you need to obviously get. I want to give WNBA players
because like there are a lot of WNBA players where they only get their signature logo onto player exclusive shoes. Like for instance, Paige Beckers. Like she's a growing superstar. But like she's not guaranteed a signature shoe in her contract with Nike. But she's guaranteed her own signature logo and a player exclusives.
See, and that's the thing is I hate. There's so many signature shoes more now that are coming out than back then.
I with that alone, like the reason why there are a lot of signature shoes coming out for different players is because there are these different shoe brands that they're trying to grow. And like if they see the opportunity, they can land this player on.
They're capitalizing on the name.
They're gonna exactly. They're gonna give these players signature shoes.
And they're like, oh, this player's making some kind of noise.
But like, then,
for instance, like here's so many examples, like Andrew Wiggins with Peak.
With Peak.
Like, damn, like you're gonna really give this guy signature shoe? Aaron Gordon with 361, and then he brought Nikola Jokic to the brand. And then you had, like, for instance, Brandon Jennings back then with Under Armour. Under Armour wasn't famous back then with basketball shoes. But as soon as they landed Brandon Jennings, they gave him a signature shoe because, like, hey, this kid is good. Like, he can market our brand, and at the same time, we can market him. Like, we're going to benefit from each other. And now, going back to Angel Reese, where we know Reebok, the last time anyone has heard of Reebok in the basketball catalog was with Shaq and the legend. Yeah, exactly. And Allen Iverson.
And then another one is Kawhi Leonard with New Balance.
Exactly.
I never noticed New Balance.
New Balance.
I like Kawhi Leonard, but when he went to New Balance, I wanted.
Yeah, see, like it's all about. So that's the thing with these brands, like they're giving away signature shoes as if it's like candy to them. Like as long as
you're making noise.
But the thing is,
you're making noise.
As long as you're making noise, and that's my problem because look at Nike. No, look at Adidas. You've got Scoot Henderson. You've got
Scoot Henderson with Puma.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Look at no. I'll start again. Look at Trae Young. His shoe is being discontinued.
And now he's ended up with Jordan brand.
Look at Paul George.
Getting
discontinued. Go back to Puma. Scoot Henderson, number 1 draft. And then
number 2.
Number two, and then nowhere to be found. Why does he have a signature shoe?
He has his second signature shoe at the moment. Which is like, what the fuck? Like, if you look at this, like, these players don't deserve these type of shoes. Like, knowing, you guys were making noise back in college or back in wherever league you guys were playing from, but that doesn't mean that when you go to the big leagues, you guys deserve a signature shoe.
Like it's like the energy comes from the college. And then you're supposed to carry it over to the NBA. But there's levels to this. So that's the reason why I feel like I hate it that there's more signature shoes now compared to back then.
Even there's one more player that has, like, there's two NBA players who you're gonna be shocked that has their own signature shoe. And like if you pull it up after I mentioned these names, good. So number 1 is Jonathan Isaac. You would never know.
Who's Jonathan Isaac?
He's
Orlando
a player,
Magic.
Orlando Magic. Second player, Isaac Okoro.
And they have their own signature.
He has his own. They have their own signature shoe. And
like, it doesn't sound profitable.
But the thing is, with these type of shoes,
I don't even know who these guys are.
Exactly. And like they have their own signature shoes, and like in a way, like these brands are just giving shoes out because like. One, like, hey, these guys can really bring up our name to the league. Like, we can be more well known. And like one more, like, do you guys know the sporting brand Decathlon?
No.
Decathlon is it's a really nice store in the Philippines. Like, they have a lot of merchandise for like not basketball, like all sports and shit. Decathlon, Like, you wouldn't believe which name I'm gonna bring up. Who is it? Jordan? No. Relax.
Who? I'm looking at it now.
Alex Sarr,
Oh
the
my.
Washington Wizards, a player who came here from Australia,
Okay.
playing the NBL, number 2 pick in the.
Oh
Is there any
no.
other
Yes, he's
There
wearing
we go.
decathlon shoes.
What?
Yeah, like if you set it up,
I'm looking it up right now.
yeah, Alex Sarr wearing decathlon shoes. He has it. And like there are a lot of random NBA players just getting freaking signature shoes
Like
out of
even
nowhere.
Joel Embiid with sketches is another one,
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
right?
Because I think they learned from Michael Jordan. They it's like Adidas. They didn't want to gamble with Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
They didn't want a rookie
Yeah.
carrying the name. And I think now the teams are learning from that. They're just they're like playing
But see,
Minesweeper.
the difference is with that Jordan comparison compared to back then is because you can see the potential
Yeah,
from the start.
of course. Yeah,
But because of the modern NBA, because of how the game's changed, they're looking at the potential of how they can bring money. But realistically, most of them don't really have a
Yeah.
high ceiling.
Yeah.
Scoot Henderson is one. When he was number 2, I'm thinking why? Because I'm looking at the day. To me, he wasn't really impactful to me to think like I think he's a really good player.
yeah, yeah.
Because look at the rest of his career so far. He's not even averaging more than 10 points. And then you look at, like Trae Young, he's being offered like he's what, third signature shoe,
Yeah, with Adidas.
yeah with Adidas. But like he's just been stagnant.
Yeah,
He hasn't really done anything to move up or step up. His marketing has become like he's just comfortable. He's just become comfortable.
Yeah.
Now no one really cares because
Yeah.
he's not being impactful.
yeah,
I think with signature shoes, it hasn't not to. If I'm shoe company, it can't just be given just for
yeah,
putting
yeah.
up because you end up. Look at Steph Curry for example. Is one example. I don't want to use the obvious example because Nike's signing all these random Nike NBA players. Nike Under Armour only signed this one player and they changed that whole brand.
Yeah,
It's the same with Anta. Like first they started off with Gordon Hayward. Next thing you know, Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, like that's where the brand expanded
Yeah.
itself.
yeah,
Because they landed this all-star shooting guard,
Yeah.
especially a winning one,
Yeah.
with the Golden State
Yeah.
Warriors. And like that brand expanded so far, they ended up landing Kyrie Irving,
Yeah.
which is now the ambassador of that
Now,
brand.
yeah.
Name the players you just said for Anton. Name the players that you just said.
Yeah, so you have Kyrie Irving,
Mm-hmm.
Klay Thompson,
Mm-hmm.
Dante DiVincenzo, and Gordon Hayward's shoe line is still being continued.
Okay, I'm not gonna count his last two.
Yeah,
Those two big names you just mentioned,
yeah,
Klay Thompson and Anton. And Kyrie.
yeah.
If you look at what they've done in the past, and how they've been consistent, how they've been relevant, how they've been successful.
Yeah,
No offense to Aaron Gordon, but like just those because they're big names, they're big marketable.
Yeah.
Nike had obviously the obvious reason they go of Kyrie, but like outside of the drama, those big names were marketable
yeah.
because of the success and because of
Yeah.
what they brought.
Yeah.
But you're looking at these other shoe brands with these Jonathan Isaac Okoro and everything. What have they actually done?
Done exactly.
Yeah. Whereas if I compare this to, because my era is like, Grant Hills with the with Fila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's great shoes, and it had a reputation to it. These are Grant Hills or the Reeboks, Allen Iversons,
Yeah,
the answer.
Yeah.
The answers, yeah.
It's like up till now, it stood the test of time. People still want to buy these shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like with the brands now, with the signature shoes now, you're not really sure people are going to be remembering who this is.
But the thing is, like with a Grant Hill, did you really think Grant Hill was going to be the face of the NBA just because he was?
At some point, yeah, he was. Yeah,
He was. I mean, I
He was
never
an
watched.
All-star. He was really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I could only base it off the stories that Tracy McGrady and stuff. And I never really watched Grant Hill, but
yeah, man.
just looking at the past and the market for him,
Yeah.
he wasn't going to be the face.
Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady could have been the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vince Carter was, this
Yeah.
amazing player.
He could have been the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all these players, like you mentioned Vince Carter with Nike, or even Dirk with Nike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like all of these famous NBA players, they never got their own
Yeah.
signature shoe. Like they
And-
got their own
yeah.
signature logo onto these specific shoes,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
they never got.
See, it's a bit inconsistent. Like you had these great players back then,
Yeah.
not getting signature shoes.
And then you have these random ass players.
You got
now.
these random ass players now.
Like for instance,
Decathlon.
like for instance, D'Angelo Russell. He has his own signature shoe with Linning.
With Linning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because obviously, Dwayne Wade doesn't have anyone else,
Yeah.
but you have no choice. You have D'Lo.
Yeah, because aside from that player, you have CJ McCollum and Jimmy Butler. But yeah, same with Linning. Like, Linning took their chances with Dwayne Wade, offering him $10 million, I think, during that time in 2011, 2012,
Yeah.
where they offered him $10 million for 2 years to try out their Linning shoes, which happens to be these ones that I'm wearing right now, the first
Yeah.
D Wade's. And next
Yeah.
thing you know, it was such a good investment.
Yeah, yeah.
Dwayne Wade still
Yeah.
wanted to continue his shoe line
Yeah,
But
with them.
that's a big name there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but then again, like, if you look at it this way, he was starting to decline. His prime years was with Converse, where he won a championship.
I remember the Converse. Yeah.
Those were good.
The D-Rose,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's a player like
Yeah.
what you can see, because we could see Dwayne Wade at the start what he
Mhm.
could become,
Yeah.
and then what he has been.
Yeah.
That's who you offer a signature shoe,
Yeah.
not some random player like Jonathan Isaac. Like what is Jonathan Isaac gonna do? What is Isaac? As far as I know, those two are two supporting players of their team. What can you do next level that makes you
Yeah.
get into the conversation of, like, for example, an Andrew Wiggins or a Paul George?
Exactly.
To have a signature shoe like
Yeah.
that.
I think it's just they're gambling at this point,
At this point, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But like, if you like, this is how you can erase all that.
Yeah.
The moment or when Caitlyn gets a shoe, that becomes the
Yeah.
face. Not because of, it's because of what they've done
Yeah.
on the court as
Yeah.
well, and they're just the aura, just in general as a person.
But what I like about Caitlin Clark is that she doesn't mention any of this stuff. She just plays good, and she never like, where's my,
To me, it's the.
Yeah.
I feel like in life, it's the quiet ones that you should be dangerous.
Yeah.
You should be worried about,
Absolutely, yeah.
because inside they have something in there that
Yeah.
it's my actions. I let my actions
Yeah.
speak
Yeah,
a lot than what my words are saying. Whereas Angel Reese is all loud,
yeah,
but your game is so
yeah,
quiet.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, man. Even Dennis Rodman had his shoes.
Yeah, but he wasn't gonna be a face. And plus, look at the stuff he's done in the past. You really think they're gonna make him the face?
Yeah.
If that's the case, everyone like that we know now would have tats.
Yeah,
Like Dirk
But
Nowitzki with a full tat sleeve.
Yeah.
We'd see that.
yeah. But that's the thing with Dennis Rodman. He's very talented, like all defensive. Defensive player of the year. But
Yeah.
They gave him a signature shoes because of his because of the noise that he was making.
Yeah, but
Not
great.
because everyone,
No,
yeah.
but great. But that's another thing. Like that's another thing. In fact, that's like great person, but your habits, your lifestyle is
yeah, it's questionable.
is very questionable.
Yeah. And that's the reason why Kyrie Irving, like that controversial drama
Yeah,
because of his beliefs.
Yeah,
Yeah. And like that's the thing with
such
with-
politics, man.
yeah.
Honestly, just ignore the like. Great
Yeah.
player, nice. I think very remarkable.
Yeah.
Should be the face and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like SGA, I know, and SGA is trying to get there with Converse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he put Converse back on the map.
yeah,
Like-
man. I
like-
think Converse they
They won with
They
SGA,
won with this one,
being honest.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's just we just come back to it's gonna be tough to decide.
Yeah.
I guess we have to let the journey
Yes.
keep going to
Yeah.
determine it.
Who's going to be
But-
the face of the NBA
but I think-
and the WNBA?
But I think
Yeah.
right now, I hope Anthony. I feel like Anthony Edwards can get it.
I agree. Yes.
If he gets a one ring and ties with SGA, it should be valid that he should be the face.
it's gonna give him the edge.
Yeah, it's gonna even.
He's gonna be super marketable, man.
Because because they're both SGA and Anthony. The reason I don't mention the other two because these two are young
Yeah.
girl that they both work hard.
Yeah.
They're both unstoppable. They both have a nice face. They
Yeah.
both have charisma.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You
the
gotta
vibe.
be good looking as well.
Yeah, but like they're very like they're role modelish.
Yeah.
Both. Anthony's getting there. He's maturing. Like he just needs to mature. Whereas SGA is matured.
Yeah, I'm watching
He
Anthony
just came
Edwards
on.
myself.
Yeah, he just needs to be more mature. But they're both up there. The only
Yeah.
difference is this one has one ring. Why can't we make him marketable?
Yeah.
But this one is like if he can get one, there, it's like oh no, his charisma, his vibe, his aura
Yeah.
is more than SGA.
That's the only difference. The
Yeah.
championship.
But I guess time will tell because it's a bit early because we've only known about these players for the past 3 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
So I reckon we give it another 5 years, maybe 5 years,
Yeah.
and then we'll see.
Yeah, man.
And then for the WNBA, back to WNBA, I just think right now it's like Sabrina is the face because of her shoe line. Even though she's a
And
good
Not only that, plus they just won a championship.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that makes her like
Yeah.
for me it's like I see great player, and then the shoes as well has been
Yeah.
successful. You
For me, it's Caitlyn.
it's
I like
why
Caitlyn.
not?
Yeah.
But
It's
what-
gonna be Kate.
It's gonna be Caitlyn.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm saying Sabrina right because right now Caitlyn doesn't have a shoe, but she's
Yeah.
successful. But then you look at Sabrina, championship, great player, shoes
Shoes.
successful,
Yeah.
right?
Like everything is just clicking for her.
When Caitlyn comes in, if because right now it's like Sabrina's has to be the face because of again I hate the championship, but everything else next to it supports that
Yeah.
that she's a champion.
Yeah.
Whereas Caitlyn's in the rise
Yes.
to be it. Whereas Angel Reese is trying to pretend.
She's trying to build smoke.
Yeah, she's trying to build smoke with plastic, whereas Caitlyn's trying to fabricate her own wood and work hard to light a fire.
Definitely. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll wait and see.
Yep, definitely.
But yeah, absolutely right. So it's Reese and
Caitlyn Clark.
and Anthony.
Oh, Reese. Yeah, Reese. Caitlyn Clark for the WNBA, I feel, and Edwards for NBA. You're saying Angel Reese and SGA.
Edward.
Oh yes, Edwards. Who do you think?
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony
Yeah.
Edwards.
Okay.
I'm Caitlin Clark and Anthony Edwards for sure.
But because SGA, he's got the championships, that probably gives him the edge.
yeah.
Yeah. Which damn. I guess we'll see.
Yep.
All right, guys. Last topic I want to talk about today. It's official. What we said. DeAndre Ayton's officially a Laker. Do you guys think with LeBron, is he gonna stay this season with the Lakers, or do we think he's out?
From the sources, from what I gather, is here's some contract detail like LeBron James has 2 years with a player option for 2025-2026, and
Which is coming up.
yeah, the value is 104 million. So annual salary of 52 million for 2025-2026, making him the highest paid active player in the league at the moment. So, and here's the fascinating contract detail. There's no trade clause included. So in the deal, ensuring James he can't be traded without his
Yeah.
consent. Yeah.
And
So-
yeah, like for me, I feel like James is gonna probably still stay with the Lakers this season
Just for this
Yeah.
season.
because one, it's a trial and error thing. Like if this season works out like the way he envisions this season to go, and like if it goes well, he's gonna retire as an LA Laker.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if this season pans out less than his expectations,
Yeah.
we're gonna be seeing him somewhere else and retire somewhere else
Yeah.
aside from the Lakers.
Yeah.
But that alone, I feel like this season is gonna be a success because one, you have your backup center and you just have to wake him up again, bring him back to his
Yeah.
old Phoenix days where he had really good rebounding skills, defensive skills, offensive skills, and two, you have that Luka Doncic body back, like he's back to losing weight, and like
Yeah.
I have some exclusive sightings of Luka Doncic as of the moment, and I have to say he's half of what he is last season.
It's been working out.
He lost a lot of weight. He is in good shape, and that's pretty scary. And like, if
I think
you
that
look-
shows dedication.
exactly. So it means he's locked in for this season, and aside from that, yeah, like this season, I feel like it's gonna go well because third, you still have Austin Reeves on your team, and I feel like this with this postseason that just ended, I feel like they can learn from their mistakes and
Yeah.
see what could have got successful
Yeah.
and where did it all go wrong. And like I feel like this is the time, like this off season is enough time for them
Yeah.
to correct all of the wrong things that they
Yeah,
did
yeah.
in the postseason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like looking at it this way, they acquired Luka Doncic, Dorian Finney-Smith, like midway of the season last
Yeah,
season.
you had Maxi Kleber and Markieff Morris, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and plus you had a huge adjustment to work out with these guys, especially you had no center.
Yeah.
And like and you only had a couple of weeks before the playoffs started, and like you had to find a way to work with these guys.
Yeah.
Whereas this off season, you still have a couple of months to to develop that chemistry, especially now you have the right pieces. Although you lost some key pieces to that team, but like that doesn't mean that you shouldn't lose all hope from that point on.
Yeah.
Because still you have Rui Hachimura, you added DeAndre Ayton, you have Luka Doncic, you have LeBron James, you have Austin Reeves, and then Dalton Kinnick, and then like developing players as with Jake LaRavia, Gabe Vincent, and then re-signing Jackson Hayes I feel like Jackson Hayes is a good pickup. Yeah. He's just, to me, he's a good lob threat. Yeah. And
if given the opportunity.
Yeah, if given the opportunity, but he's a bad defensive player. Like he can block shots, but he's prone to keep getting fouls. Like someone posts up on him, he's gonna get a foul call.
He's sloppy.
He's sloppy with defense. Like that's the only thing I don't like about his game. And aside from that, like he has no offensive bag, no footwork. But that's the thing. That's the difference on what DeAndre Ayton can bring to the table. Yeah. Because he had that. Offense. Yeah, he had that footwork. He had the offense. He had those. He has mid-range shots, and like at the end of the day, like again, you unlock that potential again. You guys are in a pretty good situation at the moment.
Could be contenders. Huh?
Yeah.
No.
So for me, I feel like LeBron is gonna definitely run it back to the Lakers and not trust a trade this season.
Not this season.
And I think to add to that, like James, he's opted into his contract for the upcoming season, and solidifying his commitment and to the Lakers for at least another year. But with this extension, like he'll play alongside his son, Bronny, and who's drafted by the Lakers, with the guidance of head coach JJ Redick.
See, now that's cool, but you can tell he wants to win another one.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely.
And plus, one of his to-do list in life is already checked out. Playing with his son.
Yeah, that's what he done.
You already been on the floor with his son.
Like another year, cool. Yeah. But realistically, you want to win one. Doesn't matter where. You want to win another one.
You want to finish strong.
Towards the end, because you don't want to end up like in the darker days of Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like that's where LeBron doesn't want to follow. Like he wants to. Exactly. Like, as you said, he wants to finish his career strong. Yeah. He wants to finish his career as a winner, and that's what he wants to happen. But the thing is, the only thing I really disagree with that is the fact that he has to jump ships again just to win a champion.
And that's the thing. Like for me, this is a hard topic for me. Yeah. Because I want the Lakers to be successful. I want LeBron to be successful. Yeah. But one is doing everything, and the other one hasn't really lived up to it. Yeah. Like if you look at the Michael Jordan, he was just playing for fun and Wizard. Yeah. But you could tell he was still that caliber player. Had he been on a good team, they would have.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Obviously, the Washington Wizards they made the playoffs for one time, but it was in the first round. Yeah. But if you were in an actual winning team, decent team, let's say Jordan went to the Sixers or something like that, they could have, for sure, probably tried to compete for one. Yeah, man. Whereas he was just playing. Kobe Bryant, in his final dark days, was so dominant. Ignore the injuries, but he was so dominant. Yeah. But if you had actual pieces, they could have. Could have gone one. Yeah. LeBron now, the difference with LeBron, at least you can still see he's still given chances. Outside of the bubble, he just hasn't had the right pieces, or the same pieces to help him. Because the year that they lost, we'll circle back. We'll keep circling back. The 2020 season. After that, they lost Rondo. They lost Danny Green, Dwight Howard, all this stuff. Yeah. They didn't. They replaced those pieces, but then those pieces didn't fit. Yeah. Then the season after that, you ended up with a bunch of veteran teams, like an old-ass team. You had Trevor Ariza, you had Wayne Ellington, you had Kim Bazemore, you had Carmelo Anthony. You had all these 36 and above old players. Yeah. It looked good at the start because, all veterans, we've all been there. Yeah. But you guys couldn't keep up with the youth. Yeah. So definitely. You just wasted a year of LeBron's youth. Yeah. And then the year after that, you had you still had Russell Westbrook, but the roster you had like Patrick Beverly, you had Dennis Schroeder, you had Thomas Bryant. The depth was not there.
Yeah.
And so it looked like at the start, you were about to waste another season.
Yeah.
Until
which
they made,
happened, yeah.
and then they made that trade for D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, and all that stuff. They got them past the Western Conference Finals. It got them to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Because you really realize we need A, B, and C. We need depth, we need shooting, we need athleticism, we need young talent.
Yeah.
Right? When they should have learned from that point on, when they lost to Jokic, we need to add on from that what we currently have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you lost some good pieces during that season, and then you brought in a bunch of players that really didn't have an impact.
And you can only imagine the frustration. If I was LeBron James, I'm working really hard.
And that's the frustration that, like, to answer this question, because last season you had a chance to get Mark Williams.
Yeah.
You vetoed it to get to keep Dalton. Everyone is saying, had we had the center, you guys would have had more chances in the first round against. But I disagree against that Minnesota series. Even if they had more good, they still would have lost.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the pieces that they have weren't contributing,
Yeah.
weren't producing.
Yeah.
So we fast forward now to your points
Now,
that you've
yeah.
just made. Yeah, I've got DeAndre Ayton, I've got Luka Doncic, I've got Gabe Vincent, I've got Rui Hachimura. Who's the people behind them that's
Yeah.
going to support them when they sit out?
And that's where, like they have half the season to experiment that before the trade deadline comes, because that way, like, this off season is a good way to build chemistry.
Yeah.
But in terms of testing that chemistry out, you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
again, you have the regular season to
Yeah,
test it
yeah,
out and see
yeah.
where things go.
But another thing is, outside of that, the cap that they have is so small, they can't even get other pieces for cheap. Like I think they only had like a 13 mil cap to sign someone. That's why DeAndre Ayton's like signing was pretty good.
Yeah, it was only 13 million for 2 years.
Yeah, so that means he's only making like 6 or 7.
Yeah, 6
So
million,
they still
yeah.
have another 6 or 7 million to spend.
Yeah.
What kind of players can you get for
Yeah.
6 or 7 million?
Yeah.
Unless they get rid of Jared Vanderbilt,
Mm-hmm.
Rui Hachimura, Dalton Kinect, Austin Reeves in the trade.
And these are the pieces that are helping you,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
you're getting rid of more help.
yeah. Like for instance, like I didn't like that trade mock with where the Heat are asking for more
Yeah.
because
To
apparently
get Bam Adebayo?
no, to get Andrew Wiggins.
Oh yeah, to get Andrew Wiggins, yeah.
There were Lakers were offering Dalton Kinect,
Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and then a few picks, wasn't it?
I don't think Austin Reeves was part of it. I think it was only Rui Hachimura.
Oh, Rui
and then
Hachimura, yeah. It
a
was
bunch
something
of
like
picks,
that. It was like 2 players and then
Yeah.
a bunch of picks.
Yeah, exactly. But like in a way, like you're giving away 2 key players for a declining player, like
At a young
Andrew
age.
Yeah.
They always do that stuff. Huh?
So like like in a way, like I don't think Andrew Wiggins is the type of player
Yeah.
where, he's not the same where he was when
Yeah.
Golden State won that championship. Because
Yeah.
that season alone, he was really good.
Yeah.
But I feel like the reason why he was like that because he had the right people around him.
See, and to come back to last season, they didn't change the season where they got bounced out of the first round again for the second time.
Yeah,
They didn't make moves.
yeah,
They didn't upgrade the roster. They kept the exact same roster. They just changed the coach.
yeah.
Obviously, the coach
Has a lot.
did a lot
Yep.
to this roster to get them number 4 seed
Yeah.
in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But that's my problem. It's the roster that you don't have to help LeBron. You have the right coach now,
Yeah.
but the pieces you still need to.
Yeah, of
patch up
course.
some-
Exactly,
You gotta
like-
some
have the right
pieces.
Not
Yeah,
that-
support system.
Yeah, because like for me, I feel like the Lakers are still losing more big men like forwards and especially centers. Because like again,
Yeah.
Jackson Hayes and you still have Alex.
So, the start of the season, they
Yeah.
had a lot of shooting, not enough forwards.
Yeah. Until now.
Now you have a lot of depth in the forward position. You
Yeah.
don't have enough shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, they still have their decent guards like Jordan Goodwin, Shake Milton.
But
Yeah,
come playoff time,
Yeah.
you can. We come back to.
You need that support system.
It's not. It's
to
not
back
like,
you up.
like I said before. The balance needs to.
Yeah.
Needs to be balanced. But like you had those names you just mentioned. What happens when they face Denver? What happens when they face Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
Yeah.
their height
Yeah.
is an extra defense on the player side to help them. You're a mismatch come playoff time. Like right now, I can see they're going to be a great regular season team.
Yeah.
Come playoff time, it might be the same result. You might not even get out of the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you do, you sure as hell don't have enough for the second round. I mean, we're just basing it off currently constructed.
Yeah.
Hopefully, in the trades, they can get some really good pieces to add on. But the way that they're constructed, the way how it's looking so far,
Yeah.
I don't see. I hate to see like LeBron having to stay here and deal with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when you look back, we're gonna look back like, man, he was so great.
Yeah. Yeah. The
I wish-
chances are slim. for
I
him.
wish he had a better team.
Yeah.
But I'm at that point where I like, because we want to see him. You know, I want to see him win one. If it's not with the LA,
Yeah.
I was saying, I said this a while back. Cleveland right now, the way that they're constructed, you get rid of Donovan Mitchell, you put LeBron there, automatically that's a team, because
Especially you have decent forward. You
you have the depth,
center,
the balance is right, the coach is right, the system is right. You just need that killer, that dominant
Yeah.
player. You replace the one Donovan Mitchell, you put LeBron there. Tell me that's not a winning championship team.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if a team would have to trade for LeBron, again, they'd still have to break up
No,
their
but-
core
But the thing that,
just to acquire him.
but what I'm saying is
I agree.
the depth that other teams have
yeah.
without LeBron James
Mm-hmm.
versus what LeBron James has.
Mm-hmm.
If LeBron had a depth like that on
Yeah.
the team that he has,
Yeah.
he'd still be winning now.
Yeah.
But right now, they haven't done anything to
Anything.
try and match with what everyone else has.
And like realistically, like if you want to keep the exact same core and add LeBron James, the
Yeah.
only way you can do that,
Yeah, you got to lose a lot of.
no, is as if you try to ask James to still play for another year. Like he has to
Yeah.
finish his contract with LA,
Yeah.
and once he's done with LA, that's where you can only sign him.
There was a thing that Gil said about his contract, saying
Yeah.
that had he taken less, and then he asked for a trade, the other team gives up less.
And that's the thing. Exactly. Yeah. That would have been
Yeah.
more reasonable. Because
Yeah.
like, look at it this way: if you're gonna trade for James,
Yeah,
you'd have to give up a high salary player, which is most
Yeah.
likely one of your best
Like-
players on the team,
like-
and would probably be one of the youngest ones. As
like
well.
let's go hypothetical.
Yeah.
Let's say Golden State Warriors wanted him.
Yeah.
Because of this contract,
Yeah.
you would have to give up Draymond Green. Just hypothetical, okay? You'd have to give up, let's say, Draymond Green, Moses Moody, Pajensky, and some picks
Yeah.
for just to get LeBron.
Just to get LeBron.
And then now it's just Steph, LeBron, Jimmy.
Yeah. Or
Or
you trade Green and Jimmy Butler.
yeah,
And that's it.
and that's it
just-
for the. But the thing is, look how much you have to sacrifice
exactly
to get LeBron.
to get
Yeah.
LeBron.
Now, if back to Gil's Arena's point, if he had taken less, you only have to trade just one for one
Yeah. Exactly.
because of the value that he's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have to match. Because with trades, you have to match the offers, the
Exactly.
contract
Yeah, of
offers.
course.
But that's the thing, knowing. And the thing is, if you're a superstar like that, once you lower your contract, it means
Your
lower-
value becomes even lower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like once you lower your contract, it means other teams will be like, oh, he's only
like-
worth this much now. Next season,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
going to be lower.
But
than
then this comes back to: do you want to win a championship
Yeah.
or do you want to win money?
that. The thing is, like, yeah, with other players, I feel like at this point, I mean, with James, like obviously he wants the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
He wants money and he wants championship.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, the only way he can get championships only if the Lakers brings him the pieces he wants.
Yeah.
But the
yeah.
thing is, this is the only thing that they can maximize. Because like, at the end of the day, you're
'Cause-
guaranteed to give Luka
See,
Doncic. He's
And
paid.
because I think the Lakers are thinking this is the last leg.
Yeah.
of your
And that's
plan.
why the current contract, whatever you said, what you just told me about his contract, this is what it tells me.
Mhm.
Let's see how we go with the season.
Yeah.
If it goes well,
Yeah.
I'll consider staying.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if we lose again, depending on how bad we lose, I'm out.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you didn't leave something good for you at the end of the season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because who the hell is going to want to still pay you $100 million for a year or two
Yeah. Just to finish off.
just to finish? But at your age too.
Exactly.
Whereas you have to give something. For me, it's because I'm like, for me and for LeBron, like, why do you like? Why do you care about money so much at this point? Like,
Yeah.
if you want to win, just you have to sacrifice. You
Absolutely,
know?
yes.
Take the best. Takes.
I
Obviously,
agree.
you're not gonna hear players like the greats take a veteran minimum.
Exactly, yeah.
But it's just like, you know, like if you wanted to, it's just annoying.
No, plus that's the thing. I don't think LeBron wants to have that, you know,
That type of thing
No,
added
no.
to his.
not like that type of statement where he's a ring chaser, and that's the reason why he lowered his value. And like, I don't. Well, plus, if you look at it this way, no other big names or big stars ever became a ring chaser. It's always those mid players
Yeah,
who does ring chasing
I
who lowers
think,
their value. Like for instance, DeMarcus Cousins,
yeah,
like,
he
he
lowered his
his
value so
value.
much. Yeah.
just to chase rings, but ended up winning nothing. And like, people don't pay attention to that. But like, if you had put LeBron James into that situation,
Yeah.
people are gonna definitely not call him one of the all-time greats, or yet not even the greatest player.
But the thing is that the one thing that contradicts that point is the statement that Rich Paul put out
Yeah.
saying, I'm just paraphrasing it, like they want to do what they can to put LeBron James in the best situations to still be competing for championships,
Yeah.
which says you're still wanting to
He's still
chase
yeah,
rings,
Yeah.
but
you're not doing that
because you're
justice
asking,
when you're still asking for more money.
yeah. And plus, I feel like the way they see it is if like we're giving you the most reasonable price you can get for LeBron, which is like still half a hundred million.
Because
still
now every other team, if let's say LeBron becomes available, let's say when we trade process go and they go to the market, we're willing to trade LeBron James. Not one team, not even a G League team,
Yeah.
not a single team on this planet
Yeah.
is gonna want to trade for LeBron because of his age.
Yeah.
But because we don't even know what he brings next season if he's
Yeah.
gonna retire.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's now going to be in the pace. Whereas right now with the Lakers, they just don't have anything to kind of convince me that
Yeah.
he's going to want to stay because you
Yes.
haven't brought pieces apart.
Yes.
From, they've only signed those two players. That's it.
Yeah.
They haven't made any other thing, any other moves. They haven't cleared up cap space.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
haven't. There's no hints of trades.
Yeah.
Unless again, if only they trade their valuable assets as of
Yeah.
now, again, getting rid of like
Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves. So like,
But
I
that's-
feel
yeah.
like they're gonna try again. This is what I really truly feel like with what the Lakers are gonna do this season is if they're gonna really test out what their roster can do for the entire mid-season,
Yeah.
and if things don't really pan out well, they're gonna try to get something out of Reeves, knowing
Yeah.
that he has an expiring contract,
Yeah.
and they're
See,
gonna probably try
the-
landing him to where he wants to go.
They're in another situation that I'm just so annoyed because if you look at championship teams,
Yeah,
how many of them had during midseason have gotten rid of pieces and then added? Oklahoma City never made, apart from the Alex Caruso thing, the following season you didn't hear them give up anything.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like this season, yeah.
They just
did.
add.
They just add, yeah, and like with the Lakers, like they're struggling to add.
What the thing is with the Lakers, the past 2 seasons or maybe 3 seasons, they've changed their roster
Yeah,
twice in the same year. Like what you're saying is the same. Was what I mentioned before when they had Westbrook for half a season, and they traded for another Russell, D'Angelo Russell. They literally changed that whole roster midway,
yeah,
and then you had another half season to try and mesh with these guys.
yeah,
It takes a full season to mesh.
Yeah.
Because that's how you build chemistry. That's how you have a consistent system. You get to know the players fully, what
Yeah.
they can do and can't do. That's why you look at the Oklahoma City Thunder, one example. The Golden State Warriors in the championship runs examples. It took them seasons to know their players, and then they just became more consistent, more lethal that way.
Yeah. But LeBron doesn't have that much time.
Because LeBron is his age and the pressure's on him to try and win another
Yeah.
one. I don't know who's put the pressure. I feel like he is,
Yeah.
or the media is.
Yeah.
Someone is.
Yeah.
You put so much pressure, you're letting whatever organization you're in. It's collapsing as we
Yeah.
speak. You're putting,
Yeah.
you're scaring off people that want to help you,
Yeah.
or people that they don't even want to
Yeah.
help you because you're pressuring them.
Yeah.
yeah,
And then the people that are just trying to make a living, are not even going to help you. But that's the only choices you have.
But I think even Lakers, I think they recognize, like by the I see it by the way of how things look. I think the chances of the Lakers probably believe the chances of LeBron winning another one is slim.
It's very slim, given right now.
Yeah.
So I think realistically,
I
he
think
stays. He stays, but don't expect
Yeah, exactly.
a championship
Yeah.
this season
Yeah.
with him.
But at least the Lakers would probably, recognize that, hey, listen, thanks for finishing up with the Lakers, thanks for all your service kind of thing,
I think that's why the contract that he has.
And not only
was-
that, there's only one more reasonable way to get LeBron James without sacrificing anything. Only if he does a buyout contract with the Lakers. That's one more way to
Yeah.
to get into a championship team and
Yeah.
hop on. So like, I don't really
And
see
you can't see that.
James
Yeah.
doing any of those stuff.
It's not. You're not going to see breaking news. LeBron James buys out with the Lakers. You're not going to see
Yeah,
that.
he's
You're not
not.
going to just
No, I
like
don't think so.
Again, he doesn't want that statement of him being a ring chaser.
yeah.
Because the thing is, he wants those championship teams to get him.
Yeah.
I think it's just because I know there's a lot of Laker fans out there, including me, that really want him to win one,
Yeah.
especially in LA. But
Yeah.
LA, realistically, they just don't have the pieces anymore.
Yeah.
They just can't build now. They've dug a hole so deep
Yeah.
that it's hard for them to.
To fill it
Build back up.
Yeah.
You're just patching at this point,
Yeah.
and you're hoping LeBron can make some noise with whatever we have. But it takes more than him. It takes more than Reeves. It takes more than Luka.
Yeah.
Aiden, cool, you've added something, some offense. That's the start. But that doesn't make up for it.
Yeah.
Even if you had, let's say they kept in Dorian Finney-Smith, you kept these people, you add DeAndre Aiden, that still is not enough.
No.
It's not. Yeah.
I think the best thing for him to do at this point is to show Bronny the ropes and just let him.
Yeah, at this point, you might as well just.
Let him develop.
But the thing is, if we have to get rid of that whole trying to win another one, and then just say you're staying with the Lakers
Yeah.
just for the sake of I'm going to show Luka how to win. I'm going to show Bronny how to
Yeah.
be more effective, how
Yeah,
to
yeah,
develop. I think that's the only thing I can see. But
yeah, me too.
I think people should not expect going into next season that LA's going to win another one
Yeah.
or even be in the talks.
Yeah, but knowing us Lakers fans, like we always have that assumption where we have LeBron James, we'll always be championship contenders.
Yeah. I was just, like I was thinking I was optimistic last season.
Yeah.
Oh man, we just have to get out of Minnesota and then we take on Oklahoma City or
Yeah, exactly.
or whoever.
Yeah.
We didn't even get past the first round.
We only won one game.
Yeah, and I was like, and then
It's so disappointing.
but
Yeah.
the whole optimistic thing, you're not thinking realistically.
Yeah.
Because you have to ask yourself, does this roster, does it look like it has what it takes to
Yeah,
win?
yeah.
And I knew
But-
the season, you can see they were inconsistent. And I'm going with my gut, nah, because they're inconsistent. And then me thinking, nah, as long as we make the playoffs, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well,
But I love the belief,
yeah.
the Lakers fans, they have that belief, they're really pushing.
Yeah, but you can tell from a fan that we get frustrated because
Yeah.
they don't have the roster.
Yeah.
But you look at Denver. Like I said last time, look at Denver. They all of a sudden, nothing's happened yet,
Yeah.
but you can already expect them to be in Western Conference Finals
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
probably competing for another championship with Denver. I mean,
Yeah.
with Oklahoma City and Houston
Yeah.
because of the pieces that they have, because of the system and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
length they
It's
have.
pretty good.
And plus, they're locked in.
They're all locked in.
Yeah.
Now, back to previous episode, Jonas saying if he fully commits to needing to stay
Yeah.
with Denver, we have a problem, Laker fans, because
It's a powerful
Yeah.
it's a good force.
so now back to the question: will LeBron stay? Let's say that nothing happens, he's staying with this whole season, and
Yeah.
you make the playoffs with this roster. It doesn't matter what moves you make, you still have Aiden and whatever. If you verse Denver, Ayton and Hayes have no luck
Nope.
against Jonas and Jokic.
Yeah.
And then you break every roster down. Luka and Gabe Vincent versus Jamal Murray and whatever and Bruce Brown. Luka and Thing cancel each other out. And then Austin Reeves has the edge against Tim Hardaway. But I think because Hardaway's length defensively will stop Reeves as much, especially with all the switching.
Yeah.
And then LeBron is the only one that stands out that can beat anyone in that roster. But the rest of the Denver's roster can beat majority of the bench in the Lakers roster.
Yeah.
So even if we make the playoffs, again, I'm saying don't expect anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just- yeah.
So if I'm Bron, if I want to win, and I hate the whole ring chasing thing, but if you realistically, if you have to win, you have to go to a
Team, yeah.
team sustainable.
and then, like a team that really suits your system, your style. Because like looking at it this way, James can only compete with a team that has enough bigs and enough shooters,
Yeah.
like with the Cavs.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Cavs is the only solution for
Yeah.
me that I can think of. And
I
it's,
mean, I'm like not the Cavs of now, but I'm talking about the Cavs back then, where he had the pieces. He had Kevin Love, he had Tristan Thompson, he had a
Yeah.
bunch of shooters.
That was a great team.
Like
Yeah.
if you have the bigs and you have the shooters, that's enough for LeBron.
Yeah, man.
Because
Yeah.
like with this Lakers team, it's just really inconsistent.
but the thing is, there's a lot of young guys here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of young guys. There's not enough veterans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just enough to even like show these guys the ropes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that they're missing. DeAndre Ayton is just one, like it's a good start, but you haven't made any more noise to fill the rest of the roster.
Yeah.
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 So if I'm JJ Redick or if I'm LeBron, don't expect so much from this team.
Yeah.
Like Giannis and LeBron are in the same situation. They're both really great players. The only difference is one is on the clock.
Yeah.
Do I want to stay?
Yeah.
Giannis has, I'm young. Do I want to work hard and attract people here, or do
Yeah.
I want to leave and go to a team that wants to win?
Yeah.
I think if they win another one, Lakers, it's gonna take a miracle.
It's gonna say everyone in the league would have to be injured for them to
All
have a chance.
superstars.
All the
each
superstars
team,
have to be injured. Steph would have to be injured. SGA would have to be injured.
Yeah.
Jokic would have to be injured. Kawhi would have to be like, you name every best player on every team.
Yeah.
That's the only time this current Laker roster will be able to win one.
Well, you never know. LeBron might go around
Yeah.
chasing players with baseball bat,
Yeah.
try to break their legs.
Yeah. But chat. Let me know what you think.
Yeah.
I think so. We're all saying he's gonna stay.
Yep.
I think he's gonna finish up.
I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna say he's gonna stay, but not win. As much as I want him to win, he's just not gonna
Yeah.
win another.
Yeah. Chances are slim.
But yeah. All right. I think that's it. I just want to say thanks again, guys, for watching another episode of Hoops with JV. My man Jad, my man Jordan, and Uncle Lou.
Peace. Thank you.
Hope you guys hit that like and subscribe to us. I promise we'll be more involved, more consistent, and have more topics more often for you guys. Yeah, we're just starting it off slow, but give it time, and I promise you we'll get there. So thanks, guys. Hope you have a good one.
Thank you.